What if the secret to living longer, moving better, and feeling stronger after 40, 50, or 60 wasn't hidden in some expensive supplement or prescription drug, but sitting right in your kitchen cabinet? I'm talking about simple, natural ingredients that, when added to your morning coffee, can literally transform your health, rebuild your muscles, and add years to your life. Starting at age 40, your body starts losing muscle at an alarming rate, up to 8% every decade. This isn't just about looking older, it's about falls, fractures, loss of independence, and yes, even shortened lifespan. But today, I'm going to reveal 8 game changing additions you can stir into your coffee each morning, ranked from number 8 all the way to the most powerful at number 1. And trust me, when you hear about ingredient number 4, you're going to understand why researchers found it improved senior mobility by over 40%, yet almost nobody in the Western world is using it. Before we begin, I'd love to know, how old are you? I'm 65. Where are you tuning in from? And what health challenges are you currently facing? Drop your answers in the comment section below. I read every single one of those comments, and your stories inspire these videos. Now let's dive in. Number 8 is cinnamon. Most people think that cinnamon is just for apple pie or lattes at fancy coffee shops, but when you add it to your daily coffee, it becomes a powerful longevity weapon. Here's why. Cinnamon is loaded with antioxidants that fight inflammation, improve blood flow, and most critically, stabilizes your blood sugar levels. Unstable blood sugar is a silent destroyer. It drains your energy, it robs your muscles of nutrients, and it accelerates muscle wasting. For anyone over 40, this is a ticking time bomb. Let me tell you about Marcus. He was a 66-year-old retired teacher from Texas. Marcus loved his morning routine, but by noon, he'd crash hard, needing a nap just to make it through the afternoon. His knees ached when he was climbing stairs, and he noticed his legs looking thinner in the mirror. His sister, who's into natural health, told him to try sprinkling Ceylon cinnamon in his coffee every morning. Marcus laughed it off at first. Cinnamon? That's gonna fix my legs, he jokingly asked. But he tried it anyways, just half a teaspoon in his morning brew. Within 3 weeks, something shifted. He no longer had those afternoon crashes. His energy stayed level throughout the day. And when he went for his routine checkup at the doctor, his doctor was stunned. His blood sugar had dropped 18 points without changing anything else. The science backs this up completely. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes, your muscles cannot absorb nutrients properly. Cinnamon smooths out these dangerous swings, giving your muscles steady, reliable fuel instead of a roller coaster ride. Here's how to use it. Add half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, also called true cinnamon, to your coffee each morning. Ceylon is important because it has lower levels of coumarin, a compound that can be harmful in large doses. Unlike those sugary creamers that spike your insulin and pack on belly fat, cinnamon adds 0 calories while turning your coffee into a metabolic powerhouse. It's simple, it's safe, and it's effective. Number 7 is raw cocoa pod powder. Yes, I'm talking about the same stuff in chocolate bars. But here's the catch. It needs to be unsweetened, raw cocoa pod powder. When added to coffee, this becomes a circulation supercharger for your entire body. Cocoa is packed with flavonoids, plant compounds scientifically proven to open up blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and accelerate muscle recovery. For anyone over 40, 50, 60, and older, circulation is everything. When blood flow weakens with age, your muscles get starved of oxygen and nutrients. That's why your leg feels so heavy, your energy tanks, and simple activities become exhausting. Cocoa fixes this problem. Meet Patricia, a 69-year-old grandmother from Oregon. Patricia loved taking morning walks with her neighbor, but lately her legs felt like concrete. She'd get winded after just 2 blocks and would have to turn back, feeling embarrassed. Her grandson, a personal trainer, suggested she add a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder to her coffee. Patricia thought that he was joking. Cocoa in coffee? That sounds disgusting. But she trusted him and gave it a try. Within 10 days, Patricia noticed her walks getting easier. After a month, she was walking 3 times farther without getting winded. Her blood pressure also dropped. Her doctor called it remarkable improvement and asked her what she had changed. And she told him this was all from 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. Here's the science. Studies show that flavonoids in cocoa improve what's called endothelial function. Basically, the ability of your blood vessels to relax and deliver oxygen, rich blood to your muscles. More oxygen equal better performance, faster recovery, and less stiffness. Combined with coffee's natural caffeine boost, you get a powerful double punch, and that's sustained energy plus enhanced circulation for you to get through the day. The key is using unsweetened natural cocoa powder, not just sugar-loaded hot chocolate mixes. Just 1 tablespoon stirred into your morning cup gives you muscle protecting benefits and a rich, smooth flavor. Cocoa proves something critical. Rebuilding muscle isn't just about protein. It's about getting oxygen and nutrients where they need to go. All right, we are at number 6, and this is coconut oil or MCT oil. This one might sound weird, adding oil to coffee, but please hear me out. This practice has been used for centuries in parts of Asia and the Pacific Islands, where elders and coconut oil add coconut oil to their morning beverages for sustained energy and mental clarity. For people over 40, 50, 60, and beyond, this isn't a trendy biohack. It's a scientifically proven way to fuel your body and brain with clean, long-lasting energy. Here's what makes it work. Unlike regular fats, medium-chain triglycerides, which are called MCTs, rapidly convert into ketones, a super efficient fuel that powers both your muscles and your brain. As we age, our cells become less efficient at using glucose, sugar, for energy. That's why fatigue, brain fog, and muscle weakness creep in after 40. By switching to ketones, your body gets steady fuel that doesn't crash like sugar does. Let me introduce Leonard, a 67-year-old from Florida. Leonard loves his morning coffee, but by 10 a.m. he'd be shaky and reaching for donuts or crackers just to function. He was also gaining weight around his middle section, despite eating less than he used to. His daughter, who is a nutritionist, suggested that he blend 1 teaspoon of MCT oil into his coffee. Leonard was skeptical. That sounds like drinking lamp oil. But he tried it, and within days he noticed something remarkable. His energy stayed rock solid until lunchtime. No shakes, no cravings, no mid-morning snack attacks. Over the next 2 months, Leonard lost 9 pounds, mostly from his waistline. His evening walks became easier, and his doctor was impressed by his improved cholesterol and energy markers. To use this properly, make sure you start with just 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or MCT oil blended into your coffee. Blending is the key. It creates a creamy, frothy texture that many people actually prefer. This habit trains your metabolism to become more efficient while keeping your muscles powered throughout the day. Coconut and MCT oil teaches us something vital. Your muscles aren't fueled by sugar alone. The right fats can keep you strong, steady, and energized, especially after the age of 40. All right, we are at number 5, and this is unsweetened almond milk or oat milk. This one seems simple, almost too obvious, but most people completely overlook it. Adding unsweetened almond milk or oat milk to your coffee transforms it from a simple beverage into a muscle-preserving, bone-strengthening drink. Here's why it matters. Both almond milk and oat milk, when fortified, deliver essential nutrients that your body desperately needs after 40. Calcium for bone density, vitamin D for muscle function, and protein for muscle preservation. For people over 40, where every gram of protein counts and bone health becomes critical, even a small addition to your coffee can create meaningful change. Let me tell you about Diane, 71-year-old from Illinois. Diane had been drinking black coffee for decades, thinking that she was being healthy by avoiding calories. But her daughter, a physical therapist, noticed that Diane's arm thinning out and her grip strength weakening when she was opening jars. Her daughter suggested switching to fortified oat milk in her coffee, about half a cup each morning. Diane was resistant at first. "I've always drunk my coffee black," she said. "Why change now?" But after some convincing, she tried it. Within 2 months, Diane noticed that she could carry grocery bags without her arms burning. She could even open jars again without help. And at her next bone density scan, her doctor noted a slight improvement, rare for someone her age, without medication. The science is clear. A half a cup of fortified almond or oat milk adds 3 to 4 grams of protein, plus calcium and vitamin D, 3 nutrients that work together to preserve muscle mass and bone strength. Choose the unsweetened fortified versions though. Look for options with at least 350 mg of calcium and 100 IU of vitamin D per serving. Unlike those flavored creamers loaded with sugar and chemicals, plant-based milk strengthens your body while making your coffee creamy and delicious. This simple swap proves that sometimes the easiest changes deliver the biggest results. I hope you're getting value from this video so far. I'm not done yet. I have a whole lot more to impart. By the way, if you want to dive even deeper into natural healing strategies that actually work after 40, I've created something special for you. It's called the Healing Over 40 Using Natural Remedies. This comprehensive guide is packed with proven science-backed natural remedies for the most common health challenges that people face after they get to the age of 40 and beyond. Things like joint pain, inflammation, low energy, prostate health, stubborn fat, poor sleep, and declining muscle mass. We're talking about real solution using herbs, foods, supplements, and lifestyle changes that work with your body, not against it. You can grab your copy right now from the link in the description. Trust me, if you're serious about taking control of your health naturally, this guide will be your roadmap that you need. All right? So go grab it now. Now let's get back to our list. We're at number 4, and this one is powerful. Number 4 is collagen peptides. Most people think collagen is just for wrinkles and skin elasticity. But for anyone over 40, it's so much more than that. Collagen is literally the glue holding your muscles, joints, bones, and connective tissue together. After 40, your body's collagen production drops by about 1 to 2% every single year. That's why stiffness, creaky joints, and slow recovery become the norm. Your body is literally losing its structural integrity. But by adding collagen peptides to your coffee, you can fight back. Let me introduce you to Vincent, a 68-year-old carpenter from Pennsylvania. Vincent had been working with his hands his whole life, but lately his knees and shoulders were killing him. Even light projects left him sore for days. He couldn't kneel without pain, and getting up from the floor became a major ordeal. His physical therapist recommending adding collagen peptides to his morning routine. Vincent was kind of doubtful. Powder in my coffee? That's going to fix my knees? But he tried it anyways. 1 scoop of unflavored collagen peptides in his coffee every morning. Within 6 weeks, Vincent noticed less knee pain. Within 3 months, he was kneeling to install cabinets without groaning. His shoulder mobility improved so much, his therapist was shocked but impressed. For Vincent, collagen didn't just reduce pain. It gave him back his ability to work and live without limitation. Here's the science behind that. Collagen provides the specific amino acids that your muscles and joints desperately need. Glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These are the building blocks for rebuilding cartilage, strengthening tendons, and supporting muscle tissue. One scoop of this provides about 10 to 15 grams of protein that dissolves seamlessly into hot coffee with no taste or texture change. Coffee's natural circulation boost helps deliver collagen throughout your body, making it the perfect carrier. The result? Stronger joints, healthier bones, better muscle recovery, and improved mobility. A 2023 study found that adults over 60 supplementing with collagen peptides reported significantly reduced joint discomfort, faster muscle recovery, and greater flexibility compared to those who didn't. For aging adults, that translates to less pain, more movement, and better quality of life. Collagen proves something important. Rebuilding strength isn't just about lifting weights or eating more protein. It's about giving your body the raw materials it's losing over time. Number 3 is grass-fed whey protein isolate. All right, now we're getting serious. Whey protein, WHEY, is an absolute game changer for anyone over 40. Many people think that protein powder is just for bodybuilders. No. Research shows that it may be even more important for older adults. Here's why. After 40, your body develops something called anabolic resistance. This means the same amount of protein that built muscle in your 20s and 30s barely registers now. You need more protein and better quality of protein to trigger the same muscle building response. This is where grass-fed whey isolate shines. Whey protein is rich in the amino acid that literally flips the switch on muscle growth. Without enough leucine, your body cannot properly repair or build new muscle fibers. Let me tell you about Marilyn. She is a 64-year-old from Michigan. Marilyn prided herself on staying active, walking daily, doing yoga, gardening, just moving. But she noticed larger baskets felt heavier. Her arms looked thinner, and climbing stairs left her winded. Her son, who is a fitness coach, suggested adding 1 scoop of unflavored whey isolate to her morning coffee. Marilyn resisted, of course. I don't want chalky coffee, but her son assured her it would blend easily and smoothly. After a few weeks, Marilyn was amazed. Her arms looked firmer, her legs felt steadier, even her posture improved. At her next doctor's checkup, her doctor confirmed that she had gained lean muscle, something rare for someone her age without resistant training. For Marilyn, whey powder wasn't just nutrition. It was proof that her body could still rebuild itself. Here's how to use it. Stir 1 scoop of unflavored grass-fed whey isolate into hot coffee. It blends smoothly, adds no sugar, and delivers a concentrated dose of muscle-building protein right when your body needs it the most. If you're lactose sensitive, whey isolate is 99% lactose-free, and it's easier to digest than the regular whey protein. Pair it with your morning coffee, and you'll instantly transform your cup into a muscle-building powerhouse. Whey protein proves something critical. Muscle loss after 40 isn't inevitable. It's about nutrition. By giving your body the right fuel, you can preserve strength, improve recovery, and maintain independence for longer than you thought possible. Number 2 is ground chia seeds. Chia seeds are tiny, tasteless, and underrated. Yet, they're one of the most powerful longevity foods that you can add to coffee if you're over 40. Don't let their size fool you. When they're grounded and stirred into hot coffee, chia seeds release an explosive fiber content, omega-3 fatty acids, and plant-based protein that your muscles, your joints, and your heart and your brain desperately need. Here's the shocking truth. Most people over 40 consume less than half the daily fiber and omega-3s their bodies require. That deficiency accelerates muscle decline, it increases belly fat, and it worsens joint pain and even contributes to memory loss. Chia seeds tackle all of these problems all at once, just in case you didn't know that. Now let's continue. Their protein helps preserve muscle mass. Their omega-3s reduce inflammation and protect joints, and their fiber improves digestion, balances blood sugar, and keeps you feeling full longer. Meet Raymond, a 69-year-old from Arizona. Raymond struggled with chronic constipation, stubborn belly fat, and constant joint stiffness. He tried fiber supplements, prune juice, you name it. Nothing worked consistently. His granddaughter, who is a nutrition student, suggested he grind chia seed and add 1 tablespoon to his morning coffee. Raymond scoffed at the idea. Bird food in my coffee? Are you serious? But he tried it, almost reluctantly, and within days, his digestion improved dramatically. Within weeks, his waistline started shrinking, and his joints felt less inflamed on his morning walks. Raymond described it best. I feel like someone oiled my engine. Here's the key. Whole chia seeds often pass through your digestive system without being absorbed. But when grounded, they unlock their full nutritional power. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons stirred into hot coffee creates a slightly creamy, nutty drink that works like medicine for your entire body. For people over 40 battling inflammation, digestive issues, or muscle loss, this small change can create massive results. Chia seeds prove that sometimes the smallest tweaks deliver the biggest transformations. Number 1 is turmeric with black pepper, not turmeric alone. Here it is, the number 1 longevity ingredient that you can add to coffee, turmeric with black pepper. This golden duo may look like simple spices, but together they create one of the most powerful natural medicines on the planet. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound proven to slash inflammation, protect your arteries, rebuild muscle strength, and even support brain health. But here's the problem. On its own, your body barely absorbs curcumin. And add just a pinch of black pepper, however, and absorption skyrockets by up to 2,000%. That's what transforms turmeric from a mild spice into a medicinal powerhouse. Inflammation is the hidden thief stealing your health after 40. It damages muscle tissue, stiffens joints, weakens your heart, clouds your brain, and accelerates aging. Turmeric directly fights this process. It calms inflammation at the cellular level, reduces soreness, protects your cardiovascular system, and supports healthy brain function. Combined with coffee's circulation boost, it delivers a 1-2 punch against aging. Let me tell you about Thomas, a 72-year-old from North Carolina. Thomas was an avid golfer his whole life, but constant knee pain and lower back inflammation forced him to quit. Painkillers only masked the symptoms and upset his stomach. His wife, who'd been researching natural remedies, suggested that he add half a teaspoon of turmeric with a pinch of black pepper to his morning coffee. Thomas made a face. That sounds disgusting, he said. But his wife persisted. And after 3 weeks, something remarkable happened. Thomas's knee pain reduced significantly. His lower back felt looser. And after 2 months, he was back on the golf course again, playing 9 holes without discomfort. At his next checkup, his doctor was stunned by his inflammation markers. They had dropped dramatically without any new medication. For Thomas, turmeric wasn't just a spice. It gave him back his passion and the quality of life that he had previously enjoyed. Here's how to use it. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and a small pinch of black pepper to your hot coffee each morning. The heat helps release curcumin's potency, and the black pepper ensures it reaches your bloodstream. If the earthy flavor is too strong for you, add a dash of cinnamon or a touch of honey to balance it out. Studies show that daily turmeric supplementation can improve mobility, reduce joint pain, lower inflammation markers, and even support cognitive function in aging adults. Turmeric with black pepper proves the ultimate truth. Aging does not have to mean decline. By reducing inflammation, protecting your heart and your brain, and rebuilding muscle strength, this simple addition can keep you strong, mobile, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Now, before we close, I need to say this clearly. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Every person's health, their situation is unique. So please consult with your doctor or qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, especially if you take medications or have existing health conditions. Some of these ingredients can interact with blood thinners, diabetes medications, and other prescriptions. So always check with your doctor first. That's the disclaimer. So now, here's my question to you after hearing all of that. Which of these ingredients will you try first, with your doctor's permission, of course? Turmeric, whey powder, whey protein, grounded chia seeds? Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear your experience. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel for more science-backed health tips that actually work. Also, don't forget to grab your copy of Healing Over 40 Using Natural Remedies. That ebook is packed with even more natural strategies to help you reclaim your health, your energy, and your vitality after the age of 40. Remember this, aging doesn't have to mean getting weaker, sicker, or more dependent on other people. With the right daily habits, like these simple coffee additions, you can wake up every morning feeling stronger, sharper, and more energized. Your morning coffee can either fuel decline or rebuild your body and your future. The choice is yours. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.